Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
Most people probably know about corn in the desert, but I don't think a lot of people actually get the magnitude of grains, ancient grains that are being grown in the desert Southwest. You want to speak to that?
Yeah, sure. Arizona, and specifically Southern Arizona, is a premier grain growing region. Father Kino proved this. It's a perfect growth cycle. Planted in the winter, you get a couple frosts to germinate that seed. Things grow. You get some some of the wet season, but getting towards summer, you have a natural drying of the grain. So a lot of farmers not needing those pesticides to subdue the weeds that usually start to pop up with some early summer rain, but instead it's the drying out. Mother Nature takes care of that process. You see the grain dry. Beautiful amber fields, and it's just a natural cycle. Everything needs to come out before monsoon. Of course, we know that grain should not get wet right before harvest because that creates a sprout. But this region in particular is premier, and it's proven itself. Not only back then, but now with a lot of Italian pasta is made with the Arizona durum. We sell it. It comes back to us in pasta. So really my ideas, and I talked to my farmers long ago, through the USDA grant work, is recruiting farmers and talking to them about the benefits of keeping that grow local. And that's what I did. And speaking to the Wong family, BKW Farms, fourth generation Chinese farmers in Marana, about how awesome it would be to feed our community, to take that grow that I asked for it and just bring it right down into Tucson and feed the people with some tasty bread. And, it started with that first Sonoran wheat as a model. We grew that out with the USDA grant, and it was successful. It worked, and that just allowed for that model and to other grain varietals to be planted and grown and harvested and milled up and made into bread, and in some cases made into some whiskey, some two-row barley and beer. Nice. Even several beers with Brewers of Arizona. Right here in Phoenix with Wilderness Brewing, we made a kvass with some ancient grain wheat, and that's a Russian style beverage that's low ABV, but we're proving it. The grain economy is live and well, and it's not just me making bread, but a lot of other producers.
I wasn't going to call you on that when you said it earlier, when you said Latino-Irish mix and there's always tortillas. I'm like, you only said half of that heritage side.
Right. No. It's a wild party, let's say that. At the end of the night, if anything can offend some people, family, or whatever, but it's a good time.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona home.